Junta Paul's blade is very cool. I kind of want to keep it. Granted, it's supposedly potential trouble. His whole thing about the blade being part of what corrupted him and remains as corrupted as him. Or as he was, rather. But, +5 attack modifier and 2 fire damage, it's cool. And it's the only one that other people might be able to use. Think I'll have enough prestige?
What is this you bring me, Shardan?
It is none other than the sword of a Junta Paul, Master.
Fool. All the trouble you went through for your deception, and you did not even make an effort to verify the sword's authenticity.
My fault.
Master, what do you mean?
There is no place for fools amongst the Sith. Begone.
Ah!
What, I can't even loot my fake sword back? Really? In KOTOR 2, if you progress stories of your companions, you can get the non-Force users to become Force users. That's kind of cool.
Greetings, young one. I have found you to be most impressive.
Did you come to meet our new friends in chat?
Excellent beginning.
This is Ghost. He has his own command and everything. Hey, Revan, welcome back. How's it going? Mitchell says, spoilers, dude. You talking about the KOTOR 2 thing? That one's okay. I don't... Unless it's like a major story point, or a particularly interesting story point, that one's okay. But I do appreciate the watching out for... It's going. Good. It's better than not going. Okay. Oh, interesting. I don't know if telling him that I dealt with the renegade students is going to lock me into telling him how I dealt with them. If I can tell him that I killed them, that would be fantastic, because I didn't. KOTOR 2 fresh, best experience that way, especially seeing new mechanics coming off of 1. Fair enough. Huh. Let's start with the rogue droid. I dealt with the rogue droid in the tombs.
Yes, so I hear. I've had reports from some students that ventured into the tomb after you left and found the parts. Well done. I am impressed. You have rid us of a potential nuisance. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
Say them all. I'm probably going to say most of them. I'm still hesitating because I like... the sort of a Junta Paul is cool, even if it is corrupted. It's cool, and also... I kind of liked a Junta Paul's ghost. And I kind of don't want to give the Sith his sword. Although he seemed eager to be rid of it, so I don't know. I found Drac Un, the hermit in the hills.
Ah, my old master. Still, unless you bring back something of his, some writings are similar, I am unimpressed. Jorak's fate means nothing to me.
Bragan embraced being Sith. I have a tablet written by him.
Oh, let me see. It appears my old master was busy studying the writings in one of the tombs. How interesting. I do hope you had to pry this from his dead fingers. Regardless, you have impressed me with your worthy act. Go now. You have done well, but you...
I killed Michael. Or
Maybe it's better to say that Mikkel is dead, yes? Considering the circumstances, I am unimpressed, though you do now have one less opponent.
So he already knew Mikkel was dead, and he knew how Mikkel died. Interesting. Makes me a little nervous about this one. But I'm going to tell him anyway. I dealt with the renegade students.
Ah, the ones I ordered executed for their mutiny. It's done then.
Oh, interesting. I wonder which one's the better lie. The one that has a kernel of the truth in it. Or the one that doesn't sound like I'm using lawyer speak on him. Hello. We'll get you some dinner in just a minute, okay? I gotta finish convincing this guy that I am prestigious. I'm probably gonna skip the Uthra line, because I don't remember what it was she said. Because we had that conversation last week. I don't remember what it was specifically she said, but I was definitely under the impression that it might not actually be to my benefit to tell him that. Trying to figure out which one he's more likely to see through. Me carefully avoiding telling him that they're dead, but telling him the truth. Or flat out lying, but making it more convincing. Somebody remind me, is it canon that for Force users to be able to, like, detect lies and stuff? Is that a thing? I can't even remember. It's been too long since I've seen the Star Wars movies, the original ones. Detect when people are lying through difference in emotions. Yeah. Mitchell likes to... Well, I guess I better tell the truth then. Or at least technically tell the truth, but imply the lie, or whatever. Done. They're gone.
Indeed. We checked the caves and found only a couple of bodies. Perhaps the Shirak ate them. It is just as good, I suppose. The lesson is learned, I believe. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
I've asked him this before.
Oh? It is no more complicated than I said. Perform impressive deeds, or bring me a...
Observation. We could begin by...
Really, however, you should seek out Uthura.
I think the only other thing I have on my list is, that I haven't done. Finding the bitchy blonde. Love HK, always ready to kill some meatbags, right? Oh. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Mitchell. have the sword of Ajuntapal.
Ah, finally, the genuine sword. I knew that this relic would be unearthed in time. I can feel the power flowing through it. Well done. You have impressed me greatly. You have impressed me enough, by my estimation, to become a Sith in full. Congratulations, young one. You have bested the others quite completely. You have but one final test which you must take, and this requires us to travel to the tomb of Nagasado in the Valley of the Dark Lords. I would advise you to be rested and equipped before we leave. Return to your quarters now and seek me out in the morning. When you return, make sure that you have all you will need, for you will face your test alone. Go, and may the Force serve you well.
HK running around in circles looking for somebody to shoot. Okay. Jesus says... Is it Jesus or Jesus? I assumed, because of the funniness of your name, that it was Jesus, but if I'm saying it wrong, let me know. HK and Jolie are your favorite companions in KOTOR. They're both awesome. Easy, be gentle. Alright, Mitchell, thanks for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. I need to go feed this frisky kitty cat. Some dinner. Me a quick run to the bathroom. However, I have the one stream related thing I did all week was I finally reconfigured and fixed my old BRB screen, now featuring clips. So you guys don't have to sit here and listen to the same, like, 6 sounds of the background music for the entire time. You get some random clip shuffling. They should mostly be not accidental clips, but I guess we'll find out. Give me just a couple minutes, I will be right back. Still muted. There we go. Sorry about the wait. You guys for your patience. I hope you were at least mildly entertained in the meantime. Doesn't really matter about name pronunciation. Some people are uncomfortable saying Jesus. Don't care as long as you don't mind me using your name in vain. From time to time. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. HK is your favorite in both KOTORs and the MMO. So technically it's not HK47 in Build Republic. You have 2 snarky killer robots. That's fun. I'm facing my test alone, which means I need to gear up. Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. So currently my wisdom is 21. I'm wondering if I can afford to swap out Circle of Suresh. Part of the reason I've been wearing it so long is because the increase to wisdom boosts so many things, but I won't lie, I feel like it looks weird. Um, and if I'm willing to drop the awareness, I can probably replace... Hang on. So with that, my awareness is 10. Level plus wisdom plus charisma would be 8 plus 24. So my savings or DCs are actually really good too. If I switch to the advanced oral amplifier, hold on, removing the circlet would drop my wisdom to 16, I think. Yeah. It'll be a plus 3. My bonus here would be plus 4. Basically, I would lose 2 points to awareness by taking off the circlet, but I could double that with the advanced oral amplifier. Quadruple it with demolition sensor. Then my save DC would be 16 plus 6. It's still 22. That's not bad. That might be worth doing, actually. Then my awareness is 16, which is actually higher than Jolie's by 1 point. Oh. Why am I not wearing these gloves? Project's gloves give me +1 dex. The advanced stabilizer gloves give me +3 dex and +5 blaster bolt deflection. What the hell? Why am I not wearing those? Definitely need to switch those. Okay. I feel like especially if I'm going to be on my own, the immunity to mind affecting. I don't know if that applies to stun or not. But I assume it does because I have a hard time imagining too many other things it would apply to. And that's going to be more useful than, like, +2 to fortitude saves, I think. Sweet. So that brings my dex up to a +4. Wisdom and charisma are both +3. And awareness is 16. That's better. I wonder... if my awareness is a 16, I can afford to drop it a point and switch to a level 3 implant. I lose the immunity to critical hits, but I gain +4 constitution, which is a lot. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to account for. Okay, I lose 26 points, force points from taking off the circlet. I think that's probably okay. Especially right now, because a lot of stuff seems to be force resistant anyway. I might regret saying that, but I guess we'll find out. Question is whether whether bringing my constitution up to a +3 is better, or whether immunity to critical hits is better. I don't really know much about how critical hits even work in this game. No, wait, yes I do. I'm an idiot. Because it's basically D&D. So it depends on the weapon, but usually 20. I assume it's double damage. Try the Constitution one. See how it goes. I have one emergency level up just in case. All right. Let's go take our Sith school final exam. Actually, let's talk to her first real quick.
What are you doing here? Go back to Uthar and tell him you are ready to take your final test. Our moment is at hand. Go.
Right, okay. How do I get back there? On the left. Got it.
So then, I take it you are ready to travel to the tomb of Nagasado. Your final test should not be delayed.
Excuse me. What is this tomb of Nagasado? Keen weapons double the crit range, so if it's 17 to 20, and Keen makes it 15 to 20. Oh, that's good to know.
It is a tomb that belonged to an ancient Sith Lord. The greatest of Korriban Sith Lords, in fact. It is there that your test is performed.
What is this final test?
I will tell you the details when we are there, young one. You will, however, fight for your life. That is why I suggest you be in sufficient health.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
Then we go now.
Just gonna leave Chardon's body on the floor there forever, I guess. Day passes in preparation. Other than, oops, I missed that. Hey, Dark Lord of Tech. Thanks
Very
for the
well.
follow.
We are now ready for your final test, young Sith. You have earned the right to see if you shall become one of us.
Indeed you have.
I dislike your tone, Euthura. What are you up to now?
Nothing, of course, my master. I was merely agreeing with you. Should we not get on with the test?
Yes. Yes, of course. We are in the sacred tomb of Nagasado, young one. The one discovered by Darth Malik and Darth Revan years ago. You are to follow in their footsteps and reach the ancient star map that lies deep within. There you will find a lightsaber, amongst other things. The lightsaber is for you, your initiation present. Return to us once you have it. For you, the test does not end there.
Be very cautious here. This tomb is like the others in this valley, and many of its old defenses remain active.
Do you understand what I have told you? Are you ready to begin?
This feels like a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it anyway because it's there. I don't understand. Why not just give me the saber?
If you do not strive to achieve something, then it will be meaningless to you, wouldn't you say?
Can you tell me anything about what I'll face?
No, that is part of the test. Overcome the obstacles that lie ahead on your own.
Can I leave the tomb?
You cannot. No one enters and no one leaves until your test is complete.
Right. And the star map return out the lightsaber. I understand.
Good. Euthura and I will await your return.
All right. Oops. That's the wrong door. Thanks for the follow, Alf. Or if these guys are force resistant, we're about to find out. Not fully. Wouldn't want you to go into the tomb alone. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see if 6 demolitions is enough for me to get this out of my way. I will say there's a distinct advantage to not having companions go running through mines. There's a door down there, but what about these? So far, I think I have mostly managed to not get lost in any of the tombs yet. Emphasis on yet. Droid disruptor. 450 credits. Datapad. Datapad says. I learned early on in this game, datapads are important. Even if they take forever to find. This datapad appears to be the journal of a Sith who quite obviously did not make it past this portion of his final test. Most of the journal consists of the Sith's account of gaining enough prestige with Master Uthar to take this test. Only the final entry appears to concern the test itself. It seems I need to get across the pool of acid in the central chamber if I am to complete my test. Here, but that is not going to be easy. The runes name one obelisk the Pillar of Fire, while the other is the Pillar of Ice. I can only assume that one of the pillars leads to a way to remove the acid pool. Fire or ice? Wouldn't fire create toxic fumes? I'm not sure. Maybe freezing the pool would be safer. Well, I will worry about that once I bypass the Tamaranth beasts. Of course they're here. If I can. I suppose it's now or never. Those were raids, though. I wonder if he died outside the Tamaranth chamber or came from one of the other chambers. This feels like a trap. Ah. I see. More than one. Fantastic. Love that for me. I bet the lever is either for the door or for the aforementioned pool of acid. In case you didn't know, the 3 keys use the actions in the target menu. 4 through 7 use the beneficial ones at the bottom. Oh, okay. Click them by pressing Shift plus the respective button. Good to know. Interesting. So Shift 4. Okay, gotcha. They probably do physical damage, don't they? And I need a quick refresher on which... that analyze my defense? No, it's the one that doesn't. Right. I remembered my speed that time. I almost forgot. I also have... How Quite a lot of these. I wonder whether it's more beneficial to double down on on my primary stat, in this case Dex, or to use the adrenal stimulant stuff to increase my strength to match it. I've been using Dex when I remember to use them at all. Yeah, I know. That's kind of why I'm wondering. It's like the +4 to Dex currently would give me. Oh, well, there's a question. Is +6 a thing? Because I don't know what version of D&D this is sort of loosely based on, but I know that at least 5th edition D&D has a max of 20, in most cases anyway, for stats. Does it... I guess it... No, it can't max out at 20 because earlier when I was looking at my wisdom was 21. So I assumed that a +4 to Dex would actually give me a +6 bonus. Or I could give myself a +5 strength. It's honestly probably purely a flavored choice. It probably kind of evens out, but I was thinking you gain more with Dex. Strength increases base damage, but Dex gives you crit. Or speed, you can use Flurry to get a lot of extra attacks. Gotcha. That does make sense, especially with the force speed. Like, I bet it would kind of be a more or less even trade-off without it, but with the force speed where you can like double and triple down on the super speed, super attacks, that makes sense. My defense up to 32. It's the tankiest I've ever been. Plus double-bladed lightsaber. Not as good as 2, but still. I actually started off with 2 lightsabers. Or at least at the time, I had a regular and a short. Because that was what I had picked up. But, Dex is only limited if you're wearing armor. Because of the armor itself. Yeah, yeah. Well, and my current one has a +8 max Dex bonus, I think. You cannot equip or unequip armor during combat. I know. I was just looking to see what its bonus was. I'm pretty sure it's +8, though. I do only have the base level of Flurry. Yeah. Flurry for me right now, unfortunately, is not only a -4 to defense when I use it and 3 seconds afterwards, but also -4 to attacks, which isn't great. Although I guess technically my power attack is also -3 to hit, so it's... I can never remember whether I can use both a buff and a heal. I think I can, right? Yes. Yeah, you need Master Flurry. I already have extra attacks from 4 speed anyway. Gotcha. It's probably going to be my next priority. Is to basically start leveling up some of my just general melee feats. Shit. I'm gonna make this one, I don't think. Nope. Damn it. Pretty sure that was my most recent. Yeah. To be fair, that was a little dumb. Because I tried to use Cure. I spent this entire game saving level ups. First, I was saving them so that I would have more level ups in Jedi. And then I was saving them because I wanted to have an emergency level up, which I have only had to use once, but the one time I did, I was really glad I had it. This time I tried to use Cure and forgot that I literally have been carrying around this level up in case of emergency heals. This time we're gonna be a little smarter about this, I think. If I recall correctly, I have a lot of grenades. Of course, it requires me to find them. Ah, there we go. Rolled right past him. Those cryo bands are going to come in handy, I think. That and... actually the adhesive to... Cryo has the advantage of also dealing damage. I don't think it lasts... yeah, it doesn't last as long. I only have 2 of the thermal detonators, but they do deal 60 points of damage and knockdown. DC 15. That's what I was thinking, was adhesive, possibly followed by cryoban, since adhesive doesn't actually do damage. But also it doesn't have a saving throw, it looks like. So it looks like I can count on it, even if they pass the saving throw from the cryoban, it'll still be stuck for 15 seconds, which is really good. I really didn't do this very smart the first time around, did I? And how long does this stuff last? Two minutes. Longer than I would have thought, honestly. I have 1 uncanny battle stimulant. And 1 hyper battle stimulant. How long does speed last? 36 seconds. And I think the order I need to do this in. Adrenal first. Adrenal first. Then Jedi speed. Then grenade. Then attack the other one. Alright. Oh, that's neat. It kind of shows you. Got him again. Okay. Oh shit, thank you. Yes, indeed. not click it or did it not register? Yeah, where's the level up? Or both. Hang on, how much do I get from my cure? I assume when they say level of the Force user, they mean overall level, right? Not Jedi level? So 5 plus 3 charisma plus 3 wisdom, yeah, is 11 plus a little bit. 5 plus 6 is 11. If it's plus total level, it would be 11 plus 16, be 27. Seven plus is 30, another 60 points, okay. I can't use it that fast though. I'll toss a cryoband grenade and then see what we can do about it. The other little person icon. How long did those last? Because it did work on him, which is really good. Give me a critical couple of extra seconds. Oh, 6 seconds. Okay, not very long. 9 points of gold, 36 points of heat. Ton of sonic grenades. think I can use another one without it just getting added to my queue. I think it's just one per battle, right? Oh, maybe I can use another one. Glad I tried it. Oh! Oh! Yes! Fuck yeah. I lived. Excellent. Shayla's journal. Interesting. I assumed that other body next to what's his name's Duran's or whatever was Shayla's, but maybe not. Datapad is a personal journal of the Jedi Shayla Nur. Her last entry is particularly compelling. I tracked the Tamaranth that ambushed us in the Shirak caves to this tomb, but even as I stand at the entrance, I know this is wrong. Dark thoughts fill my mind, hatred and vengeance. I cannot stop myself from blaming Gunhan for Duran's death. If he had not abandoned us, my love would surely have survived the Taranth's first attack. But my hatred of Gunhan pales beside my burning desire for revenge. My blood boils to destroy the creature that ended Duran's life, no matter what the cost. I know such thoughts are those of the dark side, but I cannot help them. Even the second set of tracks outside the cave cannot dissuade me from... Oh, shit. Cannot dissuade me from my task. 1 Taranth, 2, 1,000. It makes no difference to me now. The only image I see is that of Duran's broken body, and only blood can cleanse it from my mind. I hope my master will forgive me for what I'm about to do. Damn. Rest in peace, Sheila.
Damn it! Poison!
So much for my 15 friggin' awareness. Yep, 15 awareness. Oh well. I'm giving it a second for my force points to recharge. I'm going to try the door before I pull the lever. I won't lie. I don't remember what... There was a lever in the tomb we went in last week, and I don't remember what it ended up doing. But I remember it not being good. Maybe that's how I open the door, though. Okay, so that's the pillar of fire. Pillar of ice. Special fire grenade. Guessing special ice grenade. Nope, cold grenade. Yep. Okay. Before I do that, why not see what was down the other hall? That one guy's journal said the main chamber, which I'm assuming is that way. And the acid. Computer terminal, huh? I only have one in computer use, but I have a something for that, I think. Yeah, computer use +4. I just need to remember to switch them back again. Oh. I got stuck again. Okay. This looks like a puzzle. So I'm not going to switch until I know if this requires computer spikes, because otherwise there's no real point. There are 3 pillars that have electronic readouts showing the energy levels of 4 systems. Uh-oh. Caution, some of the systems are very delicate, and proper transfer of power can cause an electrical overload. I missed the second half of the first thing. In order to unseal the chamber, all of the following 4 systems must be transferred to the right pillar. Hey, Darth Sticks, welcome back. How's it going? Top system may be transferred to any pillar safely without fear of overload. Mid-upper system. The system causes an overload if transferred to a pillar with an active top system. So don't do mid-upper after top. Mid-lower. System may only be safely transferred to another pillar that either has no systems or only the base system active. Base system. This large system may only be transferred to a blank pillar with no systems active in it, or it will cause an overload. Remember, a system may be transferred to another pillar if it is the only active system on that pillar, or it is the last one. Current system displays on the pillars read active systems. Left pillar, base, mid, lower, mid, upper, top. Middle pillar and right pillar, no systems. Okay. I need one more run through. Controls show that these systems can be transferred to other pillars. got that part. Electrical overload. All of the following 4 systems must... Okay, alright. So they all have to go to the right eventually. Top system is safe regardless. Got it. The upper can't be transferred to the top system. May only be transferred to another pillar that has either no systems or only the base system. Okay, I figured out the pattern to like how you can do it. Basically, only transferred to a blank pillar with no systems. Okay. All right. The first time my brain was struggling to keep up with like the requirements, but I'm glad I went through it a second time because this part throws me a little bit. But from my understanding, basically the way that they're currently stacked, I can't invert them. So like if mid upper is below top, it can never be above the top. It always has to be below the top, and the mid lower always has to be below that. So I can move them around, but I have to like, I'm gonna basically have to shuffle them back and forth in pairs. I was thinking about it like that, see if anybody knows what I'm talking about. You know that game for toddlers that's like the bright plastic rings that go on the little like pillar thing, and they go from like largest to smallest? That's kind of what I'm imagining, except yeah, okay, somebody knows what I'm talking about. I'm glad. They probably still make them, I don't even know, but okay. Can't set a ring under another ring. I kind of figured that much. I was just about to say, I don't remember them saying anything about me not being able to remove a ring from underneath, but based on the sort of puzzle that I have as an analogy in my head, it makes sense if I can't, so. Okay. I can't be bothered to do the mental math to figure out which... Hold on. Actually... I assume this one has a top ring. I just can't see it, right? Because it's the camera. Bioware uses it in at least 3 games. Wait, which other games? Because I feel like I've probably run into it before, and for some reason I'm not placing when or in what game. Can I move multiple, I wonder, at a time? Okay, there's a top ring there. Good. Okay. Transferred successfully. Left pillar. Right pillar. The I can't be bothered was with the number of pillars and the number of rings, there's a there's a mask to which one I have to start with, I think. And I can't be bothered to figure that out, so we'll just reset and do it again backwards once I get there if I end up on the wrong one. Mass Effect 1 has it. There's a Dragon Age with it, but I don't know which. Huh, okay. So I should have played both of them, then I just don't... Not placing it. Jesus, this puzzle sucked when I was a kid. 9 to 10 window ago. Oh, yeah, I imagine this would have been really, really hard as a 9 to 10-year-old. Okay, middle pillar. Top system goes to the right-hand side. I keep forgetting I can click to move past the prompt. Okay, now here's the part I don't know. Move that to the middle pillar. So I need to basically free up this pillar so I can move the base over here. I need to move top one back to the left pillar. And then the second one back to the middle. And then the top back to the middle. Yeah. And then move the base to the right-hand side. Now I should be able to basically do more or less that, but in reverse. So we move the top back on top of the base over there. And then we move the second one back to the left. Right? Yes. And then move top back to the left. We move number 3 over to the right. We're almost there. Hard part's over with. Move the top back to the middle. I'm sure this clip of the stream would sound really ridiculous in audio only, like without the visual context. I'm just like saying random words. Second one goes all the way to the right. And the middle goes to the right. Yeah! I'm also a fan of these puzzles. I always have to like remember how to do it. But once I figure out it's this type of puzzle, I always really enjoy them. Room has been unsealed. Woohoo! Pretty colors didn't stand a chance against me. Oh no. Oh, it's a raid. Okay, I thought it was another Tamaranth. I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? this guy. What, you guys can't run through the... Okay. I just didn't want to run through it myself. It's interesting. Korriban is in fact my final star map. I did... After Dantooine, obviously, I did Tatooine, then Kashyyyk, then Manon, then Yavin, and then Korriban. I'm just gonna stand there and let me lightning you? Okay. Well, that was easier than I expected. Used up basically all my force points, but I'm not complaining. Just confused. Nagaran Carbine. Nagasada's Poison Blade. Okay. See what we're dealing with here before I go back to the pillars. Right, okay. Question is, am I supposed to throw these special grenades at pillars? Or at the acid? I assume at the pillars, because it's just occurred to me that obviously I probably can't target the acid. Oh wait, no, I can't actually. Hold on. Dangerous looking pool of acid has flooded the room with an incredibly fast current. Oh, it is that. Okay. The datapad speculated about toxic fumes from fire, so let's try cold. Great, I'm gonna walk across frozen acid. That's not terrifying. Didn't break, so I guess we're okay. Yes, that jump scared me. Shush. I hope it stays frozen. Oh. Pretty sure the others didn't do that. Oh, because it's the last one. That was cool. Something about the way the target was positioned looked like I was in my head anyway, between the grading of the stone and the fact that the statue is in a container. For some reason, I imagined like pulling off the statue's head to get inside of it. They're standing on the frozen acid. Excuse me.
So, you return to us with the lightsaber in hand, as I knew you would.
The Force has served you well.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. You used your mind and your power. No peaceful meditation, no pacifism. Sometimes you must fight in order to achieve. This gives you your passion. This makes you stronger. This is what makes you superior. That is the lesson we teach with that part of the final test. Do you understand?
Oh man. Option 2 is really funny. Are you saying a Jedi couldn't have gotten a lightsaber? Because guess what I am. Actually, I'm curious what he'll say. Because it's not like they don't know I'm a Jedi. They just think I'm a fallen one. Are you saying a Jedi couldn't have gotten the lightsaber?
When a Jedi acts, it is with skill, true. But the Jedi teach you that your passions are counterproductive. That strength is only found in peace. Did you not feel a moment of excitement in the tomb? Did your passions not flow and make you feel stronger and more alive? What purpose would be served by restricting yourself from such? I would say only the purpose of the Jedi. Through this, they would control you and restrict your potential.
These two are very opposite. I wouldn't say I exerted myself getting this. That's a lie. I had to reload a save, speaking of which. Death counter updated.
Good.
Oops.
The last part of your test will now
I clicked I
commence.
understand, so I guess we're...
Here, you will learn the lesson of
Moving on.
competition. All life must compete in order to flourish. Such is the natural way of the universe. To stand still is to know death. One must always be moving forward. So it is the same amongst the Sith. Compete or die. Mercy is irrelevant. So it behooves you in this final test to strike down one you are familiar with, for no other reason than to prove you are superior and without mercy. Normally, this would be against another student. You, however, get a special treat. You will fight Euthura here, my own apprentice.
What? So this is what you had planned all along? You wish me killed?
Indeed. You have become too ambitious, Euthura. It is time for you to die, and someone more talented to take your place.
No. It is time for you to die, Master. My pupil stands with me.
Oh, is this true, young one? You wish to join Euthura in her foolish scheme?
Oh, this is funny. You're both like, help me kill the other one. And I'm like, I'm a Jedi. I mean, I'd rather not have to fight you both at once, but especially by myself. You suppose the two of them together are harder or easier than two Tarantatics at once? Obviously, you can play in any order, but I always cringe when I see people do korriban in any place but last. Miss out on so many dialogue options. Yeah, I definitely made a few people chuckle with claiming to be Darth Revan. Nobody's believed me yet. Every time somebody laughs at me for saying so, I get more confident that it's not going to be a way for Malik to find me because nobody's going to believe me anyway. Interesting. So it seems like Uthar knew that Euthura was planning to overthrow him, but he didn't realize that she thought she had already roped me into it. Her whole persuasion thing was, if you tell him what I'm planning... Actually, I don't remember what she said would happen if I told him what she was planning, but it wasn't really good for me. I remember that much. Which is why I never did. But she claimed she was going to make me her right hand. But then he implied that he would make me his right hand if I help him. So either way, if I pick one of their sides, it sounds like I get the exact same thing. And it's not even a thing I know if I care about, because I have no intention of staying on this planet to be the second in command to the Master of the Sith Academy. No thanks. Question is, I like option 3, but I'm also a little nervous about option 3 because I don't know what it's leading to. Obviously, if I side with Master Uthar, we fight against her. If I side with Euthura, we fight against him. I'm tired of playing along with you, Sith scum. You both die. I have to assume that they won't be fighting each other while they're fighting me. I have no idea whether that they're going to be harder or easier than two Tarantatics, but that one killed me once already, so it's not a comfortable thought, I will say. I don't know what this third option is going to do, though. Might have to be why I choose it. Out of sheer curiosity. Problem is, right now my curiosities are battling because I'm really curious what the "you're both mistaken, I choose me" option is. It could just plunge me straight into battle with both of them, which, you know, fair enough. But I'm also curious how the quote-unquote reward looks in terms of, like, game flow or whatever. like the where the story goes if I'm actually given a place as the right hand of one of them or the other. I think if I was going to choose between them, I think I would side with Master Uthar for two reasons. One, because it felt a little bit foolish of Euthera to trust me with her plan after only having just met me. That feels like not a smart play. Two, and honestly the much bigger reason, is because he seems to have known she was up to something, and she does not seem to have realized that he was catching on. Which tells me he's the smarter one. There we go. Let's see. I want to see what happens. You're both mistaken. I choose me.
You are indeed a fool if you think to oppose us both, young one.
To think that I actually hoped you could be of use to me.
This makes no sense. You will never become a Sith if you turn on us both. What could you hope to accomplish?
So maybe the only difference between that one and the last option was this one I get more dialogue or something. I can't honestly say I would never become an evil Sith, because I've technically already been one. Which is a shame, because it would be really funny to rub it in their faces that I came for the star map and now I've got it. Thanks for that, by the way. Did what I had to wipe your kind of evil from the galaxy. And it's a little bit cliche. A little bit overly... not as punchy as I generally like my comebacks to be. I'm debating between simply I used you both to complete my mission, or basically ignoring the historical inaccuracy of saying I would never become, hey, Piper's mom, welcome in. Basically ignoring the historical inaccuracy of saying I would never become an evil Sith in favor of focusing on the delight of rubbing in their faces that they brought me to exactly what I was going for. Some random lurker, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. Welcome in. That said, if I failed to kill them, I mean, no, because Malik knows who I am, so if he knows that I came here, he'll probably know what I came here for, so it probably doesn't matter if I tell them I came for the star map. My feline has escaped the feline cam. Don't know where he went. I'll turn it back on when he reappears. It is a brilliant game. I am enjoying it immensely. Oh, it's just a menthol vape. It's got like next to no nicotine in it. I mostly just like it for the flavor, honestly. The I have an internal compulsion for accuracy that I think is going to thwart me from choosing the second option because it's just not accurate. And it would be way more satisfying if it was. So let's go with the simple. I used you both to complete my mission.
Betrayed. She is a spy.
Do not fret, my dear. All will be as it was quickly enough.
You will pay for this, fool. We will destroy you.
Oh. Oh, damn. I was about to say, for a second, I thought it was going to let me use the special fire grenade. I was like, they're both standing on the frozen acid. Can I blow it up under them? But it doesn't give me the option to target it. That's unfortunate. Unless I can throw it at them. I don't suppose it shows up in my options though, does it? I do have a regular thermal detonator. He's missing hit points already. That's interesting. The problem is the door is on that side. I can't return to the Ebon Hawk straight from here. So even if... My thought was if I throw a thermal detonator, worst case scenario, it doesn't melt the ice and I can just do damage preemptively anyway. But if they accounted for that in the game and it melts the ice, then the two of them fall into a river of acid, which would be phenomenal. Problem is then I'm stuck in here because I don't have another ice grenade. I don't want to try it anyway, though. Well, it didn't melt the ice, but it did do some damage. I don't know whether that's good or bad, because like I said, it would have been very satisfying to just sink them both into the acid they were so casually standing on, but also, then I wouldn't be able to get out, so... How long does this last? $60 seconds. I used both my adhesive grenades on the Terran Tedek things. Hell yes. Holy shit, I got them both. Easier was the answer. A pair of Sith Masters. Easier than a pair of Tarantotics. Holy shit, she was loaded. Where was he? Security domination interface. I'm guessing that's a droid upgrade? Nagar warsuit. Sounds cool. Okay. Probably heal up before I go out. I have no idea what comes next. Theoretically, nobody should know what just happened. But that's in theory. Their lack of lightsaber loot has always bothered you. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Like, what the hell? I know they had them. They were just waving them in my face. Stuck in doorways again. There we go. Okay, the archaeologists aren't instant enemies. That's good. Let's see what happens if I talk to the patrol.
I'm not here to get you out of trouble if you do something stupid, student. Enter the tombs at your own risk.
Right, okay.
Back again? Something else I can tell you? All right.
Neither. Just curious. You want to come meet our new friends? This is Ghost. Oh. Thank you for cooperating. Sleepy boy, huh? I'm trying to run one-handed. It's sort of working.
You there! How is it that you're leaving Naga Sadow's tomb by yourself? You went in for your final test, didn't you? Where is Master Uthar?
Interesting. There are pros and cons to all of these options, I suppose. I wonder if they know that Ithura went in with him. If they do, and I tell them I killed him, then they'll probably know that it was 2-on-1 and they probably won't fuck with me. If they don't know, then they might think that because they outnumber me, they can take me down. I don't know. Then there's the very intriguing option of telling them that I'm Revan. Pretty sure that's the first time I've gotten I am Revan as a persuasion option too. Which implies that they're not just going to laugh at me this time. But I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, because on the one hand, if I do persuade them in the very short term, it'll probably work to my benefit. But if they actually believe I'm Revan, then word could very quickly get back to Malik where I am. And I don't really want that to happen. I mean, he's even still looking for me, which I guess I don't really know for sure. Thanks for the follow, Joystick. Appreciate that. I don't know what you're talking about might work, but it honestly seems like the most boring option. So I'm kind of ruling that one out right off the bat, honestly. Oh, what the hell. I saved korriban for last. I didn't know it at the time, but specifically for the extra dialogue options. It would be a shame not to use them, wouldn't it? Let's just see what happens. I might not even succeed, who knows. I'm Revan. I've killed the master. You must bow down before me.
You lie.
Yeah,
You could never have killed the master.
Interesting. I have like 11 persuasion or something too. The last option is kind of funny. The you doubt Dark Lord Revan, haha, most amusing. But it doesn't feel. It doesn't feel genuine. It feels like I'm faking trying to be Darth Revan, if that makes sense. Not lying, fool. Do you wish me to show you?
You are not Revan. Quick, attack the traitor.
But even if it's not Revan, what if Master Uthar is actually dead? Someone who could.
This guy's
kill
got a
the
brain in
Master.
his head.
If Master Uthar is dead, then he was a weak fool. Now attack! I shall be the new Dark Lord of Korriban.
Or you think so, huh? I would have let you live, too. I would have just walked out of here. Your call. Dumb kids. Should have believed me. Oh, I probably should have waited for my force points to recharge. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna overwrite that save. Uh-oh. Stopped responding there for a second, but I think it's back. It's trying. Oh, nope, game crash. Give me 1 second. Full game technical difficulties. Interesting. It did corrupt the save. That OT Bioware intro screen though. Try this again. There we go. All that just to get a save where my force points were already charged back up again. Oh dear. That was a bad idea. I probably should have just gone straight back to the ship. Also, where are my friends? Because they should be in this. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, what are you doing? Also, where? What? What the hell? Somehow he's all the way over there.
Ready.
This was a horrible idea. I don't even know if I'd gone straight back to the ship if they would have teleported with me, but I'd be willing to bet they would have. Maybe. Where are all of my...
Yes.
He threw them right into my lightning.
I'm here.
Yes. Not this again!
Acknowledge.
Is he punching?
Trent.
Well, and kicking, I suppose.
I'm here.
Wait, I thought you were dead. Is that him?
Acknowledgement.
Guy's annoying as hell. Flamethrower seems to be very useful in this particular instance.
I'm here.
Never too old for this. Master? Ready.
Wow, you got him. I about to say we're on our way. Why do I not have control of my own character?
And you need?
What?
That was weird. Yeah, we gotta go back and loot the bodies. Actually, before we do any of that,
Yes? Acknowledgement.
now he's safe.
On it. Done.
I'm a little surprised my security skill was high enough for that. Hey, we got that production kit back again. Oh yeah. I actually completely forgot that we never went in the interrogation room. Because I wasn't ready to make an enemy out of everybody in the building yet. I wasn't really ready this time either, but you know. At least this time it didn't screw up my whole mission.
Take that!
Elite my ass. Okay. Yeah, I didn't go in here before because I had a feeling if I ran into anybody in there, I would feel compelled to help them immediately, and I wasn't ready to make an enemy out of the entire building yet.
Droid efficiency at its best.
On it. Damn!
I don't think I actually have the highest skill. I think he does. Oh, yeah, definitely. Hell of a lot higher than mine.
Master? Affirmative. Successful entry.
Have you played him? Nice. Interrogation chamber is empty. Terminal shutting down. Means if there was someone in here, if that guy on the bench over there, that poor sod, was still alive, then I was too late. And I feel bad now. Damn it.
Acknowledgement. Affirmative. Successful entry.
I'm here.
Yeah, and then there was... Hold on. I think I stumbled across Master Uthar's room at one point. I couldn't get in at the time. I wonder if I can now. Oh. Found the bitchy blonde. think I did a single hit in that entire thing. Oh, now I put speed on myself. Go.
Got something on your mind, do you? Oh, I get it. Yes?
It was weird, but I survived it, so it's okay.
Master?
Hmm?
Remember where it was, but it was here somewhere. Oops. That way. Probably looted this already. Yeah. Almost like they knew I'd come back here.
Acknowledgement. Affirmative. Unsuccessful attempt.
Hmm?
Damn. Doesn't even have a bash option. It's annoying. I swear I've looted every container in the building now. And I looted his body. What is... Hold on, what is HK's security skill? 12.
I'm here.
Wonder if I leave. Oops, wrong way. If I can leave, I'm gonna look at mission. God damn it! Pay more attention to the map than that. There we go. Of course. Of course you're gonna make me kill the world's most polite guard. What a shame. Sorry, buddy. I would have let you live if you know,